Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the City of Paterson Planning Board meeting of Wednesday, February 3rd, 2021 at 6:30 p.m. via webinar session. Chairwoman Northrop, please proceed.
Yes, please rise everyone for this flag salute.
I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God,
indivisible, with liberty
and justice for all.
Amen.
Okay, commissioners, planning board staff, ladies and gentlemen, as chairwoman of the City of Paterson's Planning Board, I call this meeting of 2/3/21 to order. I hereby state that all provisions of the State of New Jersey Public Meeting Law have been fully and completely met, that the notice of provisions required have been properly posted in the Planning Board office and with the City of Paterson clerk, that the public notice and advertisements have been published in the Herald News on 1/23/21 in accordance with the law, and that the copies of such notice and public advertisements are on file in the Planning Board office, as is also the agenda listing the applications to be taken up by the Planning Board at this meeting. The procedure tonight will be in accordance with the rules, regulations, and bylaws as heretofore determined by the Planning Board at its office in the municipal complex in the City of Paterson. Roll call, please.
Good evening, commissioners and staff. I will call you commissioners. Commissioner Ahmed, are you present, sir? Commissioner Ahmed is absent today. Commissioner Brooks, are you present?
Here.
Thank you. Commissioner Savalos is absent today. Commissioner Cleaves, are you present?
I'm present.
Thank you, Commissioner Cleaves, and welcome. Commissioner Santana, are you present? Thank you. Commissioner Issa, are you present?
I'm present.
Thank you. Commissioner Eugene is absent today. Commissioner Cook is absent today. Councilman Kalik, are you present, sir? He is absent as well. Vice Chairman Fisher, are you present?
Yes, present.
Thank you, Vice Chairman Fisher, for attending this evening. And Chairwoman Northrop, are you present?
Yes, thank you.
We have 6 commissioners present and 5 commissioners absent. You may proceed.
Okay, notice pursuant to the Open Public Meeting Act addressing effective coronavirus measures on the next public meeting. Consistent with the coronavirus-related restrictions of Executive Order Number 107 given on Saturday, March 21st, 2020 by Governor Philip D. Murphy, the Planning Board of the City of Paterson will not conduct in-person participation of the public at all future meetings until further notice. However, public participation will be available by means of communication equipment pursuant to NJSA 10:4-8, commencing on April 15, 2020. Though there may potentially be a practical need for a limited number of administrative, technical, and other city personnel to be present in or near the council chambers, 3rd floor, City Hall, 155 Market Street, Paterson, New Jersey, in-person participation of the public is prohibited. Nevertheless, for reasons of compliance with the said Executive Order Number 107, public participation will be available by calling 973-321-1579, and the meeting ID number is 711-680-001. On the date and time that the meeting is scheduled to commence. The Planning Board regular meeting of Wednesday, February 3rd, 2021 at 6:30 p.m. The public may also participate in the meeting by accessing the website of the City of Paterson, www.patersonnj.gov, and following the email link for the meeting, www.patersonnj.gov/planning board. And I will repeat those, the meeting ID number and the phone number later, in case you missed it. Tonight, I believe we have two things on the agenda. One is Love Farms, LLC, and the other one is, Vincent General Construction, LLC. Am I correct, Mr. Deutsch? I'm sorry, now you're muted.
Yes, you are correct.
You are correct, Madam Chairwoman.
Okay, which one would you like to hear first?
I think we need to verify that Love Farms is withdrawing their application without prejudice.
And who is here? Who is here representing them that we can verify this with?
Mr. Aquaviva can read the letter into the record requesting the adjournment.
Secretary, I didn't hear you.
Can you read the letter into the record for the adjournment from the attorney?
What is that?
What was that sound? Yes.
I'm working on it.
Okay, and what happened to Mr. Aquaviva? There he is, okay. I'm gonna mute myself. Mr. Deutsch, mute yourself. Let's all mute ourselves and let, oh, wow. Okay, and let Mr. Aquaviva speak. Thank you.
I have an email that came through from Al Maricon, Mr. Maricon's office as the attorney for Love Farms, located at 202-204 Albion Avenue. It says, good afternoon, this letter will confirm that the above incurred applicant is withdrawing this application without prejudice at the February 3rd, 2020 meeting. Mr. Maricon, that is accurate, or nothing's changed since that email has been circulated? I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Your microphone's not muted, but we can't hear you.
That might be his microphone making noise.
What was that, Commissioner?
He's supposed to be speaking.
Mr. Evans, can you mute yourself for a minute? Aquaviva, can you unmute yourself, sir, for a minute?
I'm not muted.
Okay, so find him. Mr. Evans, can you unmute yourself?
I think it's not.
Mr. Evans, can you, disconnect and reconnect? It is your computer system. Thank you. Mr. Evans, let's test your voice. It is your connection. I hear that. One moment. Unmute yourself, Mr. Evans, again. It's his.
Yeah, it's his.
It is your connection, sir. What do we do? Mr. Evans? What do we do? Mr. Evans, give me one moment. Mr. Evans, and Mr. Maracanda, you have my cell number. Can you call me, please, either one of you?
Secretary, Mr. Maracona just called me, they're gonna try.
Excuse me, I need him to call me, sir. Please.
He's just going to get another computer, and he's gonna log off and go in with another computer or an iPad.
Just to note that he should be calling me because I am working with the IT staff. That may not be necessary. But we can figure out the glitch. So if he should have called me like I expected him to. In the interim, just to let the public know and the commissioners, we will be going off for a few minutes so we can rectify this problem. So please be patient. Thank you. Sir.
Is that an iPad?
We are now online, thank you. Chair Northrop, Commissioner Chairwoman Northrop, can you proceed?
Yes, so basically what I was,
Madam
Yes.
Chair, I'll just pick up where I left off, if that's okay.
please, that's what I was just going to say, please pick up where you left off because you were gonna read that letter.
Okay, Commissioners, I just read an email that was received from Mr. Maricon earlier today, the attorney for that applicant, Love Farms. I'll read it again, it's short enough, it's not gonna take up any more time. Good afternoon, this letter will confirm that the above incurred applicant is withdrawing this application without prejudice at the February 3rd, 2020 meeting, and it's from Mr. Maricon's office, and where we left off was, Mr. Maricon, I'm just calling to confirm that application, you're still requesting that the application be withdrawn without prejudice, and nothing's changed on the email sent and right now.
That is correct, Mr. Archibald, the applicant withdraws without prejudice.
Yeah, Madam Chair, no vote is required, you're voluntarily withdrawing the application, so we can move on.
Okay, great, all right, so with that being said, then we'll begin the meeting with the Vincent General Construction LLC. Mr. Mariconda, are you representing this applicant?
I am on behalf
Okay.
of the General Contractors, Alan Mariconda, 726 Market Street, Paterson.
Okay, all right, thank you very much. Vincent General Construction LLC, 45 East 20. Did somebody say something? No, okay. 45 East 21st Street, Block 3815, Lot 9. The applicant proposes to rehabilitate an existing two-story structure that has a prior non-residential use into a 4-unit residential building. A partial second-floor addition is also proposed. The lot contains area of 4,000 square feet and is located on the northeast corner of the intersection of East 21st Street and Ellison Place. First floor proposes a 2-story bedroom unit of 908 square feet and a 3-bedroom unit of 1,108 square feet. The second floor proposes a 2-bedroom unit of 908 square feet and a 3-bedroom unit of 1,231 square feet. Exterior tandem parking is proposed for 4 vehicles. Variances are requested for lot area, 6,600 square feet required and 4,000 square feet provided. Minimum lot width as 50 feet is required and 40 feet exists. A 20-foot front yard setback is required and 8 feet and 7 inches exists on East 21st Street, and a 9-inch front yard setback exists on Ellison Place. One side yard setback as a minimum of 4 feet is required and 1 foot and 6 inches exists. A 25-foot rear yard setback is required and a 23-foot rear yard setback is proposed. Open space is 1,100 square foot is required and 0 square feet is proposed, and parking 8 spaces required and 4 spaces proposed. This proposal is located within the R3 high medium density residential district. It requires site plan approval and bulk variances. Mr. Deutsch, may we have your review, please?
Yes, Madam Chairwoman. Property taxes and sewer charges are current. Persons owning more than 10% or more of Vincent General Construction LLC or Vincent Staccato, providing an address of 1 6th Street, Clifton, New Jersey. As indicated on the survey prepared by Leaper Land Group and dated October 22nd, 2019, the parcel has frontage of 40 feet along East 21st Street, additional frontage of 100 feet on Ellison Place, and side and rear lot lines of 40 feet and 100 feet. The site has area of 4,000 square feet or 0.09 acres. The site is located on the northeast corner of East 21st Street and Ellison Place. A 2-story frame dwelling and macadam driveway with access to Ellison Place exists on the lot. To the east is a vacant paved lot, and to the north there exists a residential dwelling. Evans Architect has prepared a 3-page site plan revised to October 14, 2020. Sheet number S1 is the proposed site plan and indicates exterior light details, the zoning ordinance data, the tax map information of where the proposal is located. 4 air conditioner condensers are proposed along the northern property line. The R3 high medium density residential district permits 4 family dwellings. Each dwelling unit must have 1,650 square feet of lot area. The applicant's proposal for a 4-unit dwelling requires 4 times 1,650 or 6,600 square feet of lot area. As the lot has 4,000 square feet of lot area, a variance is requested. As the minimum lot width requirement for a 4-unit dwelling is 50 feet and 40 feet of lot width exists on East 21st Street, a variance is required. A 20-foot depressed curb cut provides access into the property from Ellison Place. 4 off-street parking spaces are proposed in a 2-on-2 tandem arrangement. Drawing A1 are the floor plans. The floor plan indicates stairs leading to the front door and into a common vestibule. The hall leads to either stairs to the second floor or doors leading to the 2 first-floor units. The front unit is a 3-bedroom unit of 1,108 square feet and includes a kitchen and dining area, a mechanical room, and a full bathroom. The rear unit is a 2-bedroom unit of 908 square feet and includes a kitchen and dining area, a mechanical closet, and a full bathroom. There are exterior stairs leading to a basement utility room. The plans indicate extensive interior remodeling to the first floor. The second floor plan indicates that the front unit is a 3-bedroom unit of 1,231 square feet that includes a kitchen and dining area, a mechanical room, and a full bathroom. The rear unit is a 2-bedroom unit of 908 square feet that includes a kitchen and dining area, a mechanical closet, and a full bathroom. The second floor proposes an addition and extensive interior remodeling. Access into the building is from the midpoint of the southern side of the building. 1 stairwell and no elevator is proposed. Excuse me. Minute number 12. That should not be in this review. Number 13. The second and third floor plans are identical in layout. Each floor contains 2 2-bedroom units which consist. Excuse me. Number 13 should not be in there. Let's see. Number 14. Each unit contains a full bathroom, a kitchen, a living and dining area, and a utility closet. Drawing A2 are the building elevations. The front elevation facing East 21st Street indicates a relocated front door entrance, a picture window and a single window on the first floor, and double and single windows on the second floor surrounded by new horizontal siding. The existing A-frame roof will remain. The right side elevation faces Ellison Place. Windows are replaced on the first and second floors. The rear elevation indicates windows on the first and second floors and new horizontal siding. The left elevation proposes a new stair and canopy, new windows, and new siding. The building has a height of approximately 20 feet. Variances are requested for lot area 6,600 square feet required and 4,000 square feet provided. Minimum lot width of 50 feet is required and 40 feet exists. A 20-foot front yard setback is required and 8 feet 7 inches exists on East 21st Street. And a 9-inch front yard setback exists on Ellison Place. One side yard setback is a minimum of 4 feet is required and 1 foot and 6 inch exists. A 25-foot rear yard setback is required and 23-foot rear yard setback is proposed. Open space, 1,100 square feet required, 0 square feet proposed, and parking, 8 spaces required and 4 spaces proposed. This proposal is located within the R3 high-medium density residential district. Shall be the responsibility of the applicant and/or preparer of the plan to obtain a letter from the city engineer indicating the plans have been satisfactorily reviewed prior to the plans being released to the construction official. Surrounding land use. This proposal is in the near east side section of the city. There are many vacant lots in the area that are now or formerly corporately owned parcels. At one time, there was a Wonder Bread factory in the area. On the south side of Ellison Place, within the 5th Ward redevelopment plan, the area is zoned as a transit-oriented development zone. In conclusion, this parcel was formerly owned by the Hispanic Multi-Purpose Service Center and was a tax-exempt parcel. The applicant estimates the approximate cost of this proposal at approximately $300,000. That's your staff review for this proposal, Madam Chairwoman.
Thank you. Mr. Maricondo?
Yes, I believe again, Madam Chair, we're ready to proceed. We'll be calling Mr. Evans as our architect planner, as well as the applicant available for testimony this evening. We essentially agree with Mr. Deutsch's report. I know many of the commissioners, if not all, are familiar with this site, having been the original home of the Hispanic Multipurpose Center. And as Mr. Deutsch accurately reports, that was a non-conforming use in the R3 multifamily residential zone. But we're proposing to develop and substantially upgrade the building and provide new quality housing in the area is a permitted use. And we hope that this would spur other new residential development. As Mr. Deutsch also alluded to, there are a substantial number of vacant lots in what was primarily in many respects a commercial area within a residential zone. So we hope to make things come into more conformity beginning with this project. The applicant's an experienced contractor and has rehabilitated other houses in Paterson as well. So we believe on that basis, Mr. Evans' testimony will provide a description of the plan and the basis for the variances that we are seeking at this time. Thank you.
Okay, please, call your first,
Mr. Evans.
Do you swear upon testimony about to give us the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
Say your full name for the...
Matthew Evans, architect planner, 470 Chamberlain Ave, Paterson, New Jersey.
okay, thank you. We will accept him as an expert witness, thank you.
Okay, Mr. Evans, you prepared the site plan, is that correct?
Yes,
And you had Mr. Deutsch's report, excuse me?
yes.
Okay, would you give us an overview of the site and how we propose to revitalize and rehabilitate this building?
Okay.
To Mr. Evans, post the plans.
I'll try, let me see if, because it's my iPad, so I'm gonna see if I can, do this, hold on. Hold on. It's not working on my end. Maggie can post it or not?
Could Ryan or Maggie get it posted?
I'm going to see if Ryan, are you available to talk to me for a moment?
We're
Ryan?
working on this end as well.
Okay.
Yes, yeah,
Yes.
so.
Okay.
Matt, I have a suggestion.
Yeah,
Do you have a laptop or another computer that you can put side by side with you and then bring the plans up and have the commissioners view them that way? Because I'm looking at your plans on my laptop right now. So I'm thinking if you can hoist your laptop up, put your laptop between you and Mr. Maricondo, the board might be able to see them.
How about if I just,
I don't know if it'll work, it's just a suggestion.
maybe I can hold up a plan like this, it's a little
Al?
I can see them, Madam Chair. I don't know if that would work for you and the commissioners. So,
Al, I have a question for you. Did you download them to your computer?
no, Matt, our secretary sent these plans in PDF form to everyone, so I just pulled it off. I just pulled it up right now on my phone.
No, if she gives you permission to share, either I can do it or you can do it, we can share the document. Anybody can share it if we have permission.
Yeah.
Of course, yes.
Let me see. That's beyond my technical capabilities, Commissioner.
But anyone else that received the PDF possibly?
You've stretched my technical capabilities.
I'll try it. What street is this one again?
E17?
Yeah.
Wait, excuse me, wait, everyone, please, wait, one moment, please. I just heard from Ryan, he's saying to just give them a minute. He's going to try to pull it up from an email, that was sent out, so just hang on for a moment, because if everybody starts to do something, then it's only gonna mess it up a little bit, so, let's just go with that for now, okay?
Okay.
Just hang on a minute. We all did receive it. I don't know if everybody can pull it up. We could also, if everybody has it, proceed, but I don't want to do it if everybody doesn't have it. Okay, hold on one moment. Hold on.
Incidentally, Commissioner, I do see the share button, but we're gonna hold that one.
I hit it by mistake, so.
Everybody just mute yourselves for a moment, please, thank you. Okay, everybody, I'm just gonna ask one question of each of you. Commissioner Cleese, you can shake your head yes or no, get on. Did you get the plans and would you be able to pull them up?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Commissioner Fisher?
Yes, I have them on the screen.
Okay, let me move on then. Commissioner Santana, do you have them?
Yes, I have. Thank you.
Okay, Commissioner Issa, do you have them?
So I have them on another computer that's next to me.
Okay, Commissioner Brooks, do you have them? Commissioner Brooks, do you have the plans?
No, I don't, and I didn't pull them up, and I wouldn't be able to pull them up on this, so.
Okay, so we're gonna have to wait and see. I want everybody to look at the plans, so we're gonna have to wait and see if, they're gonna try to pull them up. That's all I can say. Everybody just bear with me.
Chairman,
Yes.
do you want me to try to do it? I have it right here. Oh,
Yes.
They got it.
They got it. Okay, good. We're moving forward. Okay, so that would mean, thank you. You didn't put them up, Mr. Fisher? You didn't. That's not you.
That's not me.
Okay, all right. So everybody mute themselves again, and then I'm gonna ask Mr. Evans to continue then. Mr. Evans?
Okay, can you hear me?
I can hear you, yes, and I can actually see you to some degree, so yes, you can continue now, everybody can see them, thank you.
Alright, so what we have, we can go back to the.
Some of it might be cut off, we might have to widen it a little bit, but I don't know if everybody can see it, but
Yeah,
if
that's
not,
good like that.
that's good right there, okay, continue
Alright,
please.
go back to the first page. Can you go back? Yeah, there, so we have the site plan, most of the plans are basically, delineated by Mr. Deutsch before, so showing the, site plan, we have an existing, structure, which we are adding a second floor to the rear section. The remainder of the building would remain the same as far as the footprint and the existing structure. Behind the building, there's 4 parking spaces which would remain. We have condenser units to the left side of the rear of the building. And the building is recently vacant, and it's been vacant for, it seemed like, a few years. We would be reconstructing that multi-purpose center into a 4-family house. It would be two bedrooms and 2 3-bedrooms. There would be a 2-bedroom in the rear of the building and a 3-bedroom in the front. And those first and second floor plans would be identical in nature. The building is, as mentioned, it was across from the old Wonder Bread factory, and it's adjacent to the grammar school and adjacent to Madison Avenue. So it's in the R3 zone, the use is permitted, and we're looking to reconstruct this structure to provide two bedrooms and 2 3-bedrooms. We go to the next page.
We don't see the structure.
Mr. Evans, I'm the one that posted this with IT. But we're on S1. If you want me to change the page, don't continue speaking. Give me a chance to find the second page. So if you were just testifying on S1, now you're going to parking and other restrictions, you have to tell me what page.
I'm going to the next page now.
Okay.
Okay. So you can see on this is the first floor and second floor plan. The first floor, we have, you can see the demolition of some of the partitions inside. Basically, we're separating that into a front apartment and a rear apartment. As you can see, the square footages all meet the minimum criteria for a 3-bedroom and also for a 2-bedroom. You have open plan for living, kitchen, dining, and laundry facilities. And basically, we have a main stair to the left side of the building, which would take us into the hallway. And to the right is the entrance of the first apartment, and the left is the rear 2-bedroom, which takes you down a little hallway and to the back apartment. That stair continues up to the second floor, and then we have the same configuration on the second floor. A 3-bedroom in the front, open living and dining with a big island kitchen area, and similar to both plans. Then we can go to the next sheet, A2. And then you can see on the front elevation, we show basically reconstructing that for our use. It would be all new construction on the exterior, so we'd have new siding, windows, shingles, all the finishes would be reconstructed and redone. Then we have, I think that's 21st Street is the front elevation. And then the right side elevation is Ellison Place. And you can see how we've added a second floor to the rear section where that roof jogs. That's where that new little section is extending straight up to continue for that addition.
That's essentially squares off the building, right?
Yeah, so there's no new footprint, it would just be using the same footprint.
Okay.
And then you can see on the rear elevation, which is on the bottom left, that shows the roof, the new roof and the new second floor section in the back, on top of the, original, rear section. And then on the side, we have the similar condition there. We have, new siding, new roof, and, windows throughout.
Okay. Now, Mr. Evans, our parking plan, which is an existing parking lot that we're going to upgrade, is that right?
Yes, there's all impervious would remain, it's an existing parking area in the back with an existing curb cut and fenced-in parking lot, so that would remain, for 4-car parcel.
Each unit will have a parking space designated for it.
Yes.
Okay. And in your estimation, this is adequate in terms of the surrounding area, in terms of the needs?
Yes.
Okay. The other variances for setbacks, in your opinion, don't create any sort of hardship or negative impact on surrounding neighbors?
No, it works pretty well. I mean, it's an adaptive reuse into a more conforming, use, which is in the R3, multifamily, it's more of a low-intensity residential, development, and, all the variances, would be, pre-existing with the exception of the parking, which is change of use, so, it would, still need parking, and we'd seek the variance for that parking.
And certainly the use of a multi-purpose center in the past created a much more of a parking need in the area, is that right?
Yes, it was more intensive.
Right, so now we have 4,000 square feet, in your estimation, that can handle a 4-unit residential building?
Yes, it's a corner lot, so there's a lot of, there's just one curb cut to the rear, so the other, East 21st and Ellison Place have, all curb frontage, so it does allow more, on-street parking.
Okay. And we're within the height limitations, there's no height issue at all, right?
Yes, there's, I believe, 3 stories, we're at 2 stories.
Right. Okay. And Mr. Deutsch pointed out that there's some vacant parcels. This may spur other development in terms of your planning, analysis?
Yes, this is a, long-standing vacant structure that would be, it's an eyesore in the community and would be, brought into conformity by this application.
So in terms of your planning analysis though, within the R3 zone, this could possibly, what is your opinion about the ability of this application if developed in terms of its impact on the surrounding area?
It would be a benefit to the, neighborhood, to develop this property.
Could it spur other residential development?
Oh, yes. There's been some development or redevelopment in the area of this property along 14th Avenue, East 22nd Street. Some people have reconstructed, similar type structures.
And again, Mr. Deutsch also highlights that transit-oriented development, for the railroad project possibly down the road, residential housing along that area, in your estimation, what's its impact from a planning perspective?
It would,
Fit in with the transit area?
yes, it's right there. I mean, it's a block away from, the transit village,
Concept.
so, yeah.
Okay. All right, that's all I have this time, Madam Chair.
Okay, so at this time, I'm going to open it up to the public for questions. The public may call in at 973-321-1579, and the meeting ID is 711-680-001. I'm only opening it up right now for questions for the architect. Questions for the architect. I'll give it 2 minutes for call-ins, 3 minutes for questions. Thank you.
We have no callers at this time, commissioners, staff, and public. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. I'm just gonna open it up then to the commissioners. Commissioners, do you have any questions of Mr. Evans? Commissioners? Any questions of Mr. Evans?
Commissioner Clegg, I have a comment, but I'll hold it.
Okay, any other questions then? All right, hearing no questions, okay, Mr. Maraconda, please, call your next witness.
Yes, thank you, Madam Chair. We'll call Mr. Sakato. He is the principal of the Vincent General Construction LLC. He's ready to be sworn in.
Please raise your right hand.
Where is he? Okay, so,
Do you swear affirm testimony about to give us the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes. Keep your voice up.
Can you please say your full name?
Vincent Sakato,
Can you spell your last name?
Sacoto.
Okay, thank you, Madam Chair. Mr. Sakato, you are the owner of Vincent General Construction, is that right? Okay. As such, you're fully familiar with this project that Mr. Evans has testified to, is that right?
Yes.
And are you in agreement with all the testimony?
Yes.
And
Before we continue, anyone who has a dog or TV, shut it off now. Please mute yourself. Thank you. It is imperative that we're all on the same page and give courtesy to the applicant, Mr. Vincent Sakato. Thank you.
Mr. Sakato, again, you are preparing to rehabilitate this building, which has been dormant for some time, is that right?
Yes.
And the residential housing will be provided, and it's your intention to maintain and own this building, is that right?
Yes, that's right.
Okay, and, at this time, the site, you own the property for how long?
Over a year.
Keep your voice up.
Over a year.
Okay, and that's, so it's your intention, when you own purchased the property, you came to Mr. Evans and myself, and we've been working towards this project hearing today, right?
Yes, that's right.
Okay, that's all I have, Madam Chair.
okay, I'm going to ask if anyone from the, public has any questions of the owner, of the, construction company, to please, give us a holler at, 973-321-1579. The meeting ID is 711-680-001. I'm going to ask, the Madam Secretary, if she could take down the plans at this time. Okay, and
Yes,
then,
I will. Thank you.
okay, thank you. And so, I'll have 2 minutes for calling, 3 minutes for questions of the owner. Right now, for the sake of time, I will, open it up to the commissioners. Commissioners, do you have any questions of Mr. Vincent here? Okay.
I have a question.
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead, Commissioner Brooks. Commissioner Brooks? You're muted.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead, please.
I'd just like to know, are you getting a tax abatement on this property?
No.
Thank you.
Okay. Do we have any callers at this
We have
time?
no callers at this time. You can proceed with the, commissioners.
Okay, so then I'm just going to ask, no one has any questions of Mr. Vincent. If there's no other questions, I know, Commissioner Cleage, you had a comment. You may make it at this time.
Yes, and I'm not sure if it's for our attorney, but, I know they keep calling it Ellison Place, but it's Ellison Street. So does it matter when you're filing the paperwork, if it's not the correct name?
Commissioner, I'm gonna defer to Mr. Deutsch on that. Mr. Deutsch, what is the correct, address, or I should say the notation of the street.
Well, this section, I don't know, for some reason it changes from Ellison Street to Ellison Place in this area. I'll certainly double check to make sure that, that this is the correct address, but, so according to the tax assessor, it's Ellison Place.
Mr. Chair, if I may, Mr. Huckabee, it's always been Ellison Place in that section. Mr. Deutsch is correct.
Commissioner, Commissioner, what I can do is if the application is approved, my resolution will state Ellison Place, also known as Ellison Street, so it covers both bases on that, if that's acceptable to you. Okay?
Okay, because if you put the old Wonder Bread, that used to be across the street, it was Ellison Street, not Ellison Place. So they kept saying Ellison Place. I didn't know what Ellison Place was.
Okay,
Yes, yes.
all right, understood. Okay, so, all right, any other questions? Commissioners, any other questions? Okay, hearing none, then I'm going to ask, Mr. Mariconda, can you please summarize?
Thank you again, Madam Chair and Commissioners. We apologize for the technical issues this evening. Again, this is a very positive project in our opinion, converting what's been dormant commercial non-conforming use in the R3 zone to a very positive multifamily 4-unit building which really fits this area and should spur other development in the area. Completely modern facilities for the residents, each unit with a parking space, positive in all respects in our opinion. The variances are minimal in terms of impact, and the positive impact in this area should be extremely beneficial to the surrounding area in this case. We ask you for your consideration for a motion for approval. Thank you.
Madam Chair, for the record, I heard no conditions and I heard no revisions or amendments on the record.
Nor did I. Okay, thank you. Would any commissioner like to make a motion on this application? Commissioners? Okay, I'll make the motion on this application. Okay, on the application of Vincent General Construction LLC at 45 East 21st Street, Block 3815, Lot 9, I move that the board attorney prepare a resolution granting, and someone's gonna have to help me with this because my computer now went down on my other computer, so I believe there was some variances. Can someone just help me out with the... Commissioner Fisher, you have it in front of you?
Hold on, hold on.
On the application of, may I proceed?
Yes, go ahead.
On the application of Vincent General Construction LLC at the property address located at 45 East 21st Street, Block 3815, Lot 9, Chairwoman Northrop moves, am I correct, that the board attorney prepare a resolution granting state approvals, conditional use approval, site plan subdivision approval by variance for state, all variances approved, subject to, although you may not think I am, I'm reading from the actual script, which says for site plan book, city engineer, HEP soil conservation, with the following conditions, which I understood there were no conditions, am I correct?
That's correct.
So Chairwoman Northrop so moves the first motion, is there a second?
Second.
Yep, seconded by Commissioner Fisher. I heard Commissioner Fisher first, I'm sorry. Okay, so, roll call, please.
Commissioners, Commissioner Fisher,
Yes.
Commissioner Brooks,
Yes.
Commissioner Cleaves,
Yes.
thank you, Commissioner Santana,
Yes.
Commissioner Issa,
Yes.
Commissioner, Chairwoman Northrop, thank you.
Yes.
This application has been granted.
Thank you, and commissioners, please stay where you are. We have just a few resolutions to continue tonight. Congratulations, to the applicant, and good evening. All right, so, Mr. Aquaviva?
Yes, 1 second.
There you go.
we ready now?
No, we're not. I hear somebody shuffling papers, and that's not me. So somebody, everybody mute, listen to Mr. Acquaviva, and then we can all, make a motion and vote on it. All right, thank you. Go ahead, Mr. Acquaviva.
Madam Secretary, are we ready?
Yes, I am, sir.
On the application of JCM Investors 1012 LLC for the property located at 60-62 Carroll Street, block 3603, lot 17, the property being located in the RA2 zone of the 4th Ward redevelopment plan. The applicant seeks site plan approval on both variances to remove the existing 2.5-story building on the 4,014 square foot lot and construct a 3-story commercial and residential building consisting of one 1,210 square foot commercial space and 10 units consisting of 5 one-bedroom units and 5 two-bedroom units. The application was heard and considered and approved at the January 26, 2021 special meeting. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Santana.
Roll call.
Roll call, please.
Commissioners, Commissioner Cleaves,
Yes.
Commissioner Santana,
Yes.
and Chairwoman Northrup.
Yes.
Thank you. This, resolution has been adopted.
The application. I'm sorry. Are we ready, Madam Chairman?
Yes, we are. Please continue.
On the application of JCM Investors 1012 LLC for the property located at 83-87 Godwin Avenue, block 3604, lots 24 and 25. The property being located in the RA2 zone, 4th Ward redevelopment plan. The applicant originally requested and sought site plan approval and bulk variance to remove the existing dwelling on lot 24 and construct a new 5-story residential building consisting of 20 units. The applicant amended the application on the record, which was ultimately approved by the board. He amended the application to seek approval of 15 units. The board considered this matter at its September 28, 2020 special meeting. Do I have a motion?
So moved. Do I have a second? Second. I just heard Commissioner Santana, and, yeah, roll call, please.
Commissioners, Commissioner Brooks? Commissioner Brooks?
Yes.
Commissioner Santana?
Yes.
And Chairwoman Northrup. This resolution,
Yes.
Chairwoman Northrup, has been adopted.
Application of JCM Investors 1012 LLC for the property located at 159-161 12th Avenue, block 3502, lots 41 and 42. The property being located in the RA2 zone of the 4th Ward redevelopment plan. The applicant seeks site plan approval on both variances to remove the existing structures on the parcels and construct a new 5-story residential building with a total of 20 units. The board considered and approved this application at a September 14, 2020 special meeting. Do I have a motion?
What application is this, sir? I'm sorry, Mr. Acquaviva, what address is that?
Hold on one second, Madam Secretary. It is 159-161 12th Avenue.
Thank you.
Okay, so moved. Do I have a second? Second by Commissioner Santana, roll call, please.
Commissioners, Commissioner Fisher?
You're muted.
Commissioner Fisher?
I was there for this one?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then yes.
Thank you, Commissioner Brooks.
Yes.
Commissioner Cleaves.
Yes.
Commissioner Santana.
Yes.
And Chairwoman Northrup.
Yes.
This resolution has been adopted.
I think this is the last one, am I correct?
Yes, you are correct.
Okay,
This one I'm going to read is the last one.
yes,
On the application of Tetrad Investments LLC for the property located at 133-135 Pearl Street, block 4207, lots 17 and 18. The property being located in the RA2 zone of the 5th Ward redevelopment plan. Lot 18 is an unimproved parcel, and the applicant originally sought site plan approval and both variances to remove the existing two-story frame dwelling on lot 17 and construct a new 5-story residential building with a total of 20 units. However, the applicant amended the application on the record to propose a new 3-story building with a total of 10 units. The board considered and approved this matter at its January 26, 2021 special meeting. Do I have a motion?
so moved. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Fisher, roll call please.
One moment, please. Commissioners, Commissioner Fisher
Yes.
and Chairwoman Northrop.
Yes.
Thank you very much. This resolution has been adopted. Thank you.
Madam Chair,
Yes.
I'm looking at the resolutions and I'm only on one of them. I'm not sure the one on second.
Vice Chairman Fisher, you are correct. I apologize. During the snowstorm, I received these. I did have access to my files. They were given to me, at the late hour. The ones that I have done this evening are correct. And I apologize, I didn't have my notes during the snowstorm, so this is why they don't coincide with the vote. So all due respect to all commissioners, this is more on my part.
Okay, no worries. No worries. We're all
And
good
the
tonight.
though, because I am a great secretary, thank you.
Alright, so let me just ask, when is that, Mr. George, our next meeting, is it Monday night?
That is correct, the 8th.
So, the 8th, so it's February 8th, and we have a special meeting, what do we have, 2 things on that, 2 applications?
2 applications.
Okay, 2 applications on February 8th, so with that, I'll say good night to everyone, stay safe, see you then. Okay, good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.